1. Hook choosing between Lambda, ECS, and EC2 can feel overwhelming. But what if I told you there's a simple framework to make the right decision every time? Stick around to learn how to pick the best service for your needs. A wrong choice can lead to wasted resources, increased costs, and even project delays. 3. The simple explanation. Let's break it down. AWS Lambda is serverless. You don't manage servers. You just upload your code, and it runs when triggered. Great for event-driven architectures. ECS lets you run and manage Docker containers. You have more control than Lambda, suitable for microservices. EC2 gives you virtual servers in the cloud. You manage everything, which is powerful but requires more effort. When to use what? It boils down to 3 key factors: control, scale, and complexity. 4. Real-world example. Let's say you're working for a startup called QuickShop. You've built an e-commerce app, and the team is just 3 engineers. You anticipate a peak of 1,000 concurrent users during sales events. Initially, you choose AWS Lambda to handle order processing. It's fast and scales well under load. However, you hit a snag. During heavy traffic, Lambda functions start timing out at 30 seconds. You didn't account for complex order validation and inventory checks, leading to failed orders. You pivot to ECS. You containerize your application, allowing for better control over the runtime environment. Now, each service can be scaled independently. You set resource limits and requests based on your usage patterns, achieving a balance between performance and cost. After switching, QuickShop saw a 50% reduction in order failures during peak times. The team could focus on features rather than infrastructure. 5. What to do instead. Here's a framework to help you decide. Step 1. Define your use case. Is it event-driven? Go for Lambda. Do you need a microservices architecture? Choose ECS. Want full control? EC2 is your best bet. Step 2. Assess your team's skill level. No DevOps expertise? Choose Lambda for simplicity. Some Docker experience? Consider ECS. Strong DevOps team? EC2 will give you flexibility. Step 3. Estimate traffic and load. Low traffic? Lambda is fine. Moderate traffic? ECS is better. High traffic? EC2 for maximum control. Step 4. Evaluate costs. Lambda charges based on execution time. Estimate the number of requests and average duration. ECS requires EC2 instances, price out based on instance type and expected usage. EC2 has fixed costs per hour, so factor in your expected load and uptime. Step 5. Plan for scalability. For Lambda, configure proper memory and timeout settings. In ECS, set auto-scaling policies based on CPU or memory usage. With EC2, size your instances based on peak load, and consider load balancing. 6. Common mistakes. Mistake 1. Ignoring timeout settings. Solution. Always set appropriate timeouts for Lambda functions based on expected execution time. Mistake 2. Over-provisioning resources. Solution. Start small and scale as needed. Use AWS Cost Explorer to monitor usage. Mistake 3. Neglecting security. Solution. Implement IAM roles and policies correctly for each service. Use least privilege access. Mistake 4. Not considering cold starts. Solution. If using Lambda, optimize for cold starts by keeping functions warm or using provision concurrency. Mistake 5. Lack of monitoring. Solution. Set up CloudWatch alerts for all services to track performance and cost. 7. Quick checklist. Define your use case. Assess your team's skill level. Estimate traffic and load. Evaluate cost structures of each option. Plan for scalability from the start. 8. Summary plus CTA. Choosing between Lambda, ECS, and EC2 doesn't have to be daunting. By defining your use case, assessing your skills, estimating traffic, evaluating costs, and planning for scalability, you can make an informed decision. Avoid common pitfalls, and you'll set your project up for success. If you found this video helpful, drop a comment below with your thoughts and don't forget to subscribe for more practical tech insights. Bonus practical tip: if you're unsure what to pick, start with the simplest option that ships today. Then measure for 7 days, latency, errors, deploy time, and cost. Only upgrade when metrics force the decision, not fear.